Yeah, it was quite a sound knock. As you say, he should have been out on one, and that I don't know if that changes the result, but it definitely asks England to do a bit more to win that game. And they certainly don't do so on day three. The reason you didn't see any of the ramps or the outrageous shots is because Pakistan weren't consistent enough with the ball, and they didn't exactly ask him to move the field because they just refused to field at various points. They spent more time escorting the ball to the boundary than stopping it, and I suppose one of the reasons Brook plays those shots, one of the reasons he happens to do it against the best teams, the best team attacks anyway, like India and Australia, is because he needs to manipulate the field. He needs to put bowlers off their length. The Pakistan bowlers were putting themselves off their own lengths, and the fielders were refusing to keep it tight. So there wasn't really anything outrageous he had to do, which makes it all the more surprising that he didn't get to that 100, really. It's been quite a while since he's, gone to three figures. I say quite a while. It was the end of last summer against India at the Oval Test, which he should have seen home, really. He gets 104 and then gets caught deep backward square, deep fine leg. And it's, been, for someone of his talent, it shouldn't have been this long that he's weighing for 100. He'll probably, every chance he ticks it off between now and the end of the summer. But yeah, it was decent. It was probably the only thing the home crowd got really excited for. Maybe him and Root coming out, but also when he was rounding on that century, and there was, people felt a bit deflated when he got out for 91. But yes, promising-ish signs, I suppose. But again, it's an opportunity missed for him and Cox, actually. I think, as much as Cox was doing a new job at number 3, 100 was there for him, and he just didn't take it. And, it'll be something that those two will lament. England did win the test, and ever since Kane Williams said at the start of the summer when he retired about it's not your runs, it's the team runs, people have been contorting that to basically cover for their own inadequacies, I suppose, in terms of like reaching proper milestones and scoring proper big innings. But Cox and Brook, as happy as they should be with the scores they left Leeds with, they'd also rue that they left a couple of hundreds behind as well.